Yo, what's good, guys? So, the game got an update. So, you guys are gonna need a lot of context here. I'm playing a game called Ape Escape. I'm moderating this game. So yeah. Some very beautiful things have happened. Number 1, new keyboard. Number 2, that's still broken, but you have this on your hand. This actually moves now, and the online players thing does not work still. Which is a bit annoying. My rose now shows, and I had to buy a couple cosmetics. The Discord button's still there, but now we have a camera. The camera does exactly what your camera thinks it does. It's a camera. The mirror isn't here, but I'm a mod, so it'll be here for you. Those are the same basics in there. Right over here, you can walk on up, and still the room where you can't get in. You still have this room right here. This is the beans room. I think I showed you this. Then right down here, you still have my rose in a moderator on your room. And you also have a heart thing. I just pushed a plate, so don't mind that noise. You can keep coming this way. You still have all your beautiful stuff, but they added some quality. So you have this. And you can turn it off with this little button here. You have the stick, which they kind of made an improvement to. It's just a flashbang now. The turning is still a bit choppy, but that might just be because I'm on cost 2. They also added a proper leaderboard. I've never checked out map 7. What's here? No thanks. So the keyboard still works, but not great. So look, I'll show you. I just click M. It's multiple. So that's not great. But other than that, it's mostly fine. As a mod, you still do have a mirror. This one right here. So right there, you can see the lava in the mirror. But if you turn this way, you can't. So we'll have to get that fixed. And as you can see, my FPS is 77. I turn, it drops down to 50. I turn again, it's back to 70. So, for Quest 2, it's still buggy. These are still the same requirements. So if you want this, definitely not fingerpainted badge, and then that's there. And then if you want this, it's kind of like an AA badge, but not. They also removed the barrier here, but they're still, I think, the same monsters. They still have to find a button, and it doesn't save, which is interesting. That's mostly it. Server buttons still work. Obviously you can change your colour here, but just to remind you guys, the game is called Ape Escape. You can get on whatever quest. I'm pretty sure it's available on PC VR. It might even be available on normal PC. You might be a bit laggy whenever you face this mirror in particular. Maybe this one if you're normal, like a normal player. I can't tell because it's gone for me. I can just obviously walk in, but for some people it isn't there. They removed the mirror that was here. So mods have to check that mirror out there. Obviously, as I said, this is a leaderboard. Ow. We currently have some issues with this. As you can see, when I walk in here, I can see that stuff. When I walk out, I can't. I just see through everything. So, you can just do this. I kind of see a lot. When you go through here, you can't see any of the boxes or anything. That room also just disappears, like the door. But the second you do this, it's back. It seems the buttons are still there, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Good update. The name tags work. They're a tiny bit odd. They kind of float sideways sometimes. A couple of the cosmetics got tweaked, I think. But most of them are still fine. I still have my beautiful hat. We obviously still have a beautiful Pokeball, which actually I don't have it on. So let me put that on. Over here, we obviously have the one and only good badge. Other than them two. Turning, as I said, is a little bit buggy still. So excuse that if you can see it. My headset is very low battery. I'm trying to stay on, but obviously I can't always. This right here is glowing, which is kind of cool. I don't think it was glowing before. But very cool. Just so you know, again, the game is called Ape Escape. Is on App Lab. It's on just the Meta Store. It's on everything really. It's called Ape Escape, as I said. I'm a mod. There's pretty cool mod. Like there's other mods that are pretty cool. There's a couple like admins and developers and stuff. If you want to check it out, it's that room right there. But it's pretty good. They also fixed the floor thing, so I can do this on the floor. Before I used to stick, and be able to climb walls and stuff. You can do it over there by that mirror if you're on Quest 2, but not always. But yeah, no, the game's called Ape Escape, as I said. You can go download it. It's really fun. You can also, if you were paying attention, for them badges, there was a button over there. You can click this, and it brings you to the Discord. And then yeah, you can use that. But other than that, not really much in terms of updates. So see you guys. Bye.